Welcome everyone, welcome. This is your friend Shaka. As you know, this my trading setup on volatility 75. This is my first time doing a video how I should do my own setup. Mainly we based on dropping analysis concerning volatilities, boom and clash, and rest of them. But today I have to use this opportunity to teach my followers how I do my setup on daily basis. As you can see, this is a volatility 75. That's what we are going to use for this lesson. So if this is your first time being this channel, do me a favor, just hit on subscribe button and do yourself a favor also click on subscribe button just to get things like this. Add knowledge to yourself. If you're a beginner, that's very good for yourself. So let's straight on the business. The first thing you're going to do in such a market like this, just to do what? To define what? The structure. And what is the structure of the market? Nobody knows. You can't classify this market because many things have happened in the past. So we have to start in the past just to make a little review, just to tell you that when you see things like this, you can make a good profit. So you have to start from somewhere here. That's where we're starting. So what are we going to do somewhere here? This just is a flag. Let me define for you. This is just flag. Sorry. This flag. Anytime you see something like this, in an uptrend, know that once the market breaks out, you buy. Gotten? But you have to be specific where the market is going. If it's an uptrend, as you can see, this market is an uptrend. You don't need anything. You don't need anybody to tell you that this market is turn and he's uptrend here. Once it's standing higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. All these things is what you consider before looking out. Say it's forming a flag. It has formed a flag here. A boom, it's pushed up. So after the pushed up, what's the next thing it does? It did what? The market form a resistance somewhere here around 86.50.20. So the next thing you do is you put your what? You put your horizontal line, which you call your resistance. The market pushes up to break it. It doesn't. It pushes down. It comes back again. That shows the sign of weakness of the buyers. Gotten? Yes. So once you saw some rejection, double rejection around the zone, just know that buyers are totally weak to maintain their momentum. Definitely the sellers have come in control, but the sellers coming in control in this action, they are not such quite big. They still have conflict with the buyer. That's why you see so many range and they form a channel. And once you see some structures like this, all you need to do is pull out your trend line. Look at how I do it. Pull out your trend line, draw a trend line. It's called a channel. Okay. So sorry. Once you're drawing your channel, here's resistance. Here is your resistance. And here is your support. Here's your support. Should we identify this? No. Here's your support. Above is just a resistance, and below is your support. once the market comes to your support here, once it comes to your support, you buy. There's opportunity again to buy here, you buy. There's opportunity again to buy here, you buy. But this doesn't hold. It doesn't hold. So it might take out your what? It might take out your stop loss, because your stop loss should be around here. But it takes it out. That shows you the market short of probability. It takes it out. So your next entry becomes here. And the market breaks out, it doesn't hold anymore. Some people will still take the trade because it gives an confirmation candlesticks. It gives a confirmation, this dodgy candle gives a confirmation that the market will sell again, but it doesn't. It did what? It breaks out and takes people stop loss and move on, went away. So the next thing, this has been, by the way, I've taught you about flag, and this is channel, buy at support, sell at resistance. Buy at support, sell at resistance. It's your resistance. It's your resistance. It's your resistance. And it's your resistance. Those things are selling opportunities that you have, but it doesn't hold. And here also, doesn't hold. You are caught here by selling. It take out your what? Your stop loss somewhere here. And by buying, it takes out your buying sell stop somewhere here. And you have re-entry here. So that's, by the way, that's about channel. We are done with this. So what are we going to do again? Let's move on. Let's move on to here. And here's another opportunity. The only thing you have to do in this type of structure is to do what? You polarize a trend line, what is called, polarize your moving average. That's your moving average. I will use 50 moving average. So moving average, all you need to do, just click on it. Go to your input and make it 50. After the 50, you go to star, change the color. I like green because I heard the trend. You always hear this in my video. Green is life. So this market has been in uptrend. It's above the 50 moving average, but you can change this to, if it's far away more. If you want to use this moving average as an entry, all you need to do is to do what? Click on it, go to the input, reduce it to somewhere like 20 moving average. That should be better, so that you can know how to use moving average to trigger. So as you can see, it respects here. It respects here. It respects here. It's also respected here. These are the opportunities we have buying in this trend. It's also respected here. So, and you can also draw a trend line if you don't want to use this moving average as entry point. Draw it up. moving average. So if the market breaks this movie, we are hoping that the market will hold here for us to buy again, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It breaks it out and have a retest. This is the retest we're talking about. It breaks on the trend line and have a retest here. It's a very good retest. And move away. And your profit target should be somewhere. Should be somewhere here. Should be somewhere here. That's your first profit target. Somewhere here. Somewhere here. That should be your first profit target. And you take your what? You take profit. You close your trade. But now, as you can see, that the market did not hold more because we are waiting for the market to make a little retracement and comes back, but it doesn't. You wait for another opportunity. What opportunity we have here? That's the critical. This is now a critical point that nobody knows what will happen, but we have to tackle it. For what we have here, this is a strong support. I mean here is a strong support, very strong one. So all you need to do is to pull your words, pull your horizontal line, which is support. And if you want to pull your support, okay, let's do this one. Let's do support. Calling here support is for the reason we call here support is because it makes a very big move. This is the one. This flying dragon gives us an entry here, and this is confirmation that we are good to go. Though it haven't happened before, but if you saw this at any of a major chart, if you trace back, you can see that it serves as a support some days ago or resistance some days ago. That's why such powerful flying dragons forms here, and it moves on and went away for days. After that, it comes back and break that old support. The old support has been broken. Here has been broken. And we're waiting for what? We're waiting for retest. But unfortunately for us, it did worse. Some of you will be thinking that it has broken the old support, turning to resistance. It haven't. Let me clear your doubt. All you need to know, go back to where this line is leading you. I have to pull another horizontal line, which is called my here. I have to pull another horizontal line. I've defined the structure now because it have a little range somewhere here for some days. So it's a very critical area to mark out. Then I'll go back. All I'm hoping for in this area to specify what next move the market will take is to what? Is to look at this channel. This channel will be my focal point. When it breaks off, if it breaks off here and make a retest back, that means it'll form another uptrend. But if it doesn't and give me entry after breaking that, I'm not entering in that channel because my stop loss will be wider. I get my point. We can go down to what? Lower time frame, like let's use 8 hours. So waiting for the chart to load, the 8 hours we're going to use just to find a little opportunity before looking ahead to have more on our daily chart. This is what I mean. If this market doesn't hold at this support that are hoping to turn resistance, we're hoping for another opportunity, and the opportunity we're waiting for is in this channel. If you're a day trader, it's an opportunity for you to be scalping some minutes the large before the large time frame confirms the next move of the market. So we have seen that the market has formed another structure by doing what? Forming another higher high and higher low. So what are we hoping? We are hoping that we can find an entry in lower time frame like 1 hour. But if you are somebody that always have patience, I would advise you to wait for your confirmation on daily time frame that we are using for some time now. So I still go down more to find opportunity by going down to 4 hours. But if the 4 hours doesn't change, I know that the market is out of my control, that I cannot define the structure of the market. All I need to do is to leave my chart and leave the market to do its job by forming a new structure so that you don't predict the market like someone who is gambling. I get my point. So what opportunity are we finding here? Still yet we haven't found a good opportunity in 4 hours time frame. All we need to do is to go more down to 1 hour time frame. I hope that if we go down to 1 hour time frame, we can still find a very good opportunity to make our trade. So if I were you now, what are we thinking? We have an confirmation already. All I need to do, once I open this 1 hour chart, I'll pull another horizontal line just to do what? To clear my doubt that here it have break and retested. So I'll pull out my what? My horizontal line. As you can see, the market has been in a structure that even a beginner can tell you that it have breaks and retested. And this, what we are waiting for entry of this market, is this loading candlestick to close above this engulfing bar. If it does, we are good to go. But remember, you're doing this for just scalping purpose. You can't hold this market long because the larger time frame haven't give an age of what the market is doing. Understand? Thank you. So here now, the engulfing bar has formed already. The engulfing bar has formed already. So, sorry. The engulfing bar has formed here already. All we are waiting for is this loading candlestick. This loading candlestick we are seeing now. This loading candlestick we are seeing now to close above this engulfing bar. If it does, we place our stop loss somewhere around here, and that should be our stop loss somewhere around here. If you're not seeing, let me change the color. Let me change it to blue, somewhere around here, and do what? And our TP should be somewhere around here also. Take profit should be somewhere And yeah, that's for today's analysis. I think with this we have covered a lot. If you're still confused about what I've done so far, don't hesitate to drop your comments. I will also drop my email. You can inbox me anytime, any day. Once I see it, I'll try my best to give you a reply. Thanks for watching, but don't forget to do me a favor. Subscribe to get more of these anytime we drop such good information, especially for beginners and also some of our professional traders. Thanks for watching. See you next time.